Some celebrities aren't afraid to call each other out. So with that in mind, here's our list of the top 10 celebrities who destroyed each other in interviews. Starting off, we have Tom Cruise and Brooke Shields. Now, during an appearance on the Today Show in 2005, Tom Cruise criticized Brooke Shields for using antidepressants to treat her postpartum depression, suggesting that she should have just used vitamins instead. I care about Brooke Shields because I think she is an incredibly talented woman, but look at where her career has gone. Now, later that year, Brooke said Tom should stick to saving the world from aliens and let women who are experiencing postpartum depression decide what treatment options are best for them. Now, her comments were in direct reference to the Church of Scientology's alleged belief in aliens, and personally, I think that's hilarious. Next up, we have Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez. Mariah Carey and Jennifer Lopez have had a feud since the early 2000s, all because Mariah Carey told a German reporter, "I don't know her." Now, both stars have repeatedly been asked about the comment, and they can't seem to decide whether they like each other or not. Then in 2016, Mariah spoke to Andy Cohen about the feud and stood her ground, reiterating, "I don't know her. What am I supposed to say?" Then there's Dakota Johnson and Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres complained about not being invited to Dakota Johnson's birthday party and threw some major shade. But without hesitating, Dakota shut down this false claim and said that the last time she was on Ellen's show, Ellen gave her a hard time about not inviting her, so she did this year. Dakota advised Ellen to ask her producer about her lost invitation, stating, "I did invite you and you didn't come, ask everybody," before turning to Ellen's producers for backup. Now, they confirmed that the host had indeed been invited to the bash, but had chosen not to attend. But honestly, the moment was iconic. Now we have Lemmy Anderson and Kendall Jenner. In 2018, controversy surrounded Kendall Jenner after an interview she did where she explained how she is super selective when it comes to modeling castings and fashion shows. Model Lemmy Anderson responded to these comments saying, "I'm shocked but not surprised by this attitude. Not everyone gets to skip castings, get paid more than everyone else, and generally work less." Now, the model went on to say that it's not about being selective, it's about not having to put in the work in but still receiving all the campaigns and editorials. Moving on to Ricky Gervais and Mel Gibson. At the 2010 Golden Globes, Ricky Gervais, who was hosting the show, tackled the subject of Mel Gibson's 2006 DUI arrest and the actor's sexist and anti-Semitic remarks to the police. Now, he made multiple references to the incident throughout the evening, and once he said, "I like a drink as much as the next man, unless that next man is Mel Gibson." Now, when Ricky returned to host in 2016, he introduced Mel again and made some jokes about his DUI again. Now, Mel did his best to laugh it off, but later admitted that he wanted to strangle Ricky for dragging up his past yet again. Now let's talk about Jennifer Lopez and Madonna. In 1998, Jennifer Lopez did an interview where she dissed a lot of Hollywood stars, and one of them was Madonna. She said, "Madonna, do I think she's a great performer? Yeah. Do I think she's a great actress? No, acting is what I do, so I'm harder on people when they say, oh, I can do that, I can act. I'm like, hey, don't spit on my craft." But it's been said that Madonna found out about this, and when J-Lo went to a New Year's Eve party Madonna was at, Madonna got everyone to ignore Jennifer due to what she said. On to Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts. Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts starred in I Love Trouble together, but they did not love working together. Julia called Nick completely disgusting, adding, "He seems to go out of his way to repel people. He's a kick." Now, firing back, Nick said of Julia, "It's not nice to call someone disgusting, but she's not a nice person. Everyone knows that." Now we have Joan Crawford and Bette Davis. Actresses Joan Crawford and Bette Davis had an infamous feud where they constantly fought. But one of the most savage comments made was when Joan Crawford died. Bette Davis reportedly said, "You should never say bad things about the dead, only good. Joan Crawford is dead. Good." Up next is Katherine Heigl and Shonda Rhimes. Grey's Anatomy's Katherine Heigl and showrunner Shonda Rhimes had a feud after Katherine declined her Emmy nomination in 2008. "I did not feel that I was given the material this season to warrant an Emmy nomination, and in an effort to maintain the integrity of the Academy organization, I withdrew my name from contention," she said in a statement. Now, Shonda then opened up to Oprah Winfrey, saying that she wasn't surprised by her actions. "On some level, it stung, and on some level, I was not surprised, Shonda said. When people show you who they are, believe them. And finally we have Mariah Carey and Madonna. Mariah Carey and Madonna are two of the biggest divas in Hollywood, and they do not get along. Madonna once said that she'd rather end her own life than sing the type of pop that Mariah sings. Now Mariah replied, "I haven't paid attention to Madonna since I was in 7th or 8th grade when she used to be popular." Yikes. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 celebrities who destroyed each other in interviews. Now some of these interviews were absolutely crazy, and I can't wait to see what else these celebs say.